Hey, how's it going, guys? Just a quick video. I just realized that my motherboard, the LG Asrock Riptide B760M motherboard right here, the GPU slot is way too, a lot lowered. As a result, it takes a second slot on my PC case. And since this MSI 47 Ti Super, it's a two slot card, but the fan does take maybe 2.5 slots. So I just don't have enough room for the for two bottom intake fans, which I prefer to keep because I don't use the GPU when I use the web or doing CPU intensive stuff. So when the CPU is hard at work, the bottom intake fans will push the hot air out into the exhaust right here. So before this GPU, I had the PNY 4070 Super, and that took the second slot as well. But the GPU was a lot less slimmer, so I had room. For the for bottom intake fans. And I looked up the motherboard. In different videos on YouTube, and they all take the second slot too. So it's something to consider if you want to go Intel, and if you get the Asrock motherboard and stuff. It will take the second slot. And another factor to consider is that if the GPU's height's a little bit, it's a two slot card, but the fan takes another half of a slot too, so you just don't have enough room. I was a little bit upset about it because I had the bottom intake fans for the longest time with my PNY 4070 Super. It's just that the combination of the motherboard and just wish the GPU slot was just a little bit higher so I can take the first slot, and then I definitely got some room for bottom intake fans. So yeah. All right, guys. Thanks. Bye.